Nothing is going to change unless you put your feet to the ground and say, I'm digging my heels in. I know it's going to be hard. I know I'm going to have pushback. I know it's going to be requiring me to put time into it. When all my friends are out there running around and clubbing and doing this and chasing tail and doing this and doing that and drinking and having fun on the weekends, no, I'm going to be in these charts studying. I'm going to be living my life differently. But they're still going to be out there trying to chase tail, broke as fuck, driving a beater fucking car, and ain't doing shit in their life. And you'll be able to pull down annual fucking salaries on a week. You can't even imagine where you're going to be. You can't even imagine it. Whatever you think is your level of success, it's not big enough. It's not big enough. You have no idea when you strip all these limitations that you put on yourself. You shackle yourself with your own mindset. You do it. This is all I can see myself doing right now. When you start making $100,000 a year, you start thinking to yourself, well, shit, that wasn't all that hard. I thought it was really hard. Well, now I'm going to aim for $500,000. And the attempts that you do to do that, you get there in less than half the time. And you start thinking, well, shit, they say the first $1 million is the hardest one. I'm about there. Boom, in a couple more months, and then you're there. Then you look back and say, $1 million isn't all that much money. And yeah, it took some effort, but it didn't take as much effort as I thought it was going to take. And then you start making $5 million, $10 million. 15 million, 50 million. And I know I'm talking in numbers none of you can fucking comprehend, but it is what it is, folks. It's just math. It's just math. You're compounding the efforts of what you're able to do on the smallest form. In that little cookie cutter mold that I'm going to find 5 handles in the S&P to begin with. And I'm going to let it grow till I can start doing 8 and then 10, or start with 20 in NASDAQ and work towards 30 and 40 to 50. You only got to do them a few times a week, folks. And as your equity increases, you can afford to do more contracts. That compounds, and you keep adding it more and more and more. But the level of risk is always the same. Whatever you associate in terms of your risk, I'm not going to risk more than 1%. But I can't get rich trading with 1%. Bullshit. You can get rich trading with 1/4 of 1%. You have to submit the time. None of you want to do that part, but that's the part you have to submit to. That's the first thing I submitted to when I first started trading. I had a 20-year plan. Imagine me writing a book. How to be successful and retire 20 years as a trader. Nobody's buying that book. Now, in the 80s and the 90s, that would have been a great title because everything was around what? And for you younger folks, you ain't going to know this, but it was all mutual fund. It was when mutual funds and fidelity. Everybody was trying to get people to invest in these mutual funds. And they were projecting, this is what you should do. Average is 12% return on stocks over the course of the years. You put this much money in, your money can compound. You'll have $1 million by the time you're whatever. So I was like, well, shit. If I can make 12% in a mutual fund a year, what happens if I start making 12% a month? And then what happens when I start making 12% every 2 weeks? And then what happens if I make 12% a week? And what happens if I can compound my efforts and find trades that yield 12% in the same day? Suddenly, all these big numbers that were fearful for me as even contemplating as realistic ever to reach for, they became reachable. Because I'm not increasing the level of effort in my trades. All I need is the setup. And as the equity increases in the baseline is whatever it is at the time, it's 100,000, 250,000, 500,000, $1 million account. Whatever that is, the risk percentage is never increasing. So whatever you've adopted as your model is, this is what I'm going to risk. It's going to be 1% or less. It's going to be 0.5%. It's going to be 1/4%. You're trying to tell me you're not satisfied risking 1/4 of 1% of $1 million if you have that in your trading. Okay, it's real money, not funded bullshit. It's real money, and you're able to take down a setup that yields 5 to 8 to 10 times what you're risking. Really? You don't think that that's a good living? 50 fucking grand a week? You can't get rich? Oh yeah, you're fucking great. That's rich. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You failed math. But you have to give yourself time.
Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning, chat. How are we doing? How are we doing? Happy Friday, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit the like button for me if you would not mind. Por favor, please. Good morning, guys. What's up, Michael, Elias? Good morning, Nika, Newton, JP Trades, Big Head Reef, Hassan, Angel, Mark, Oscar, Sugar Dandy. Good morning. Oro, Plomo, Gerchar. Good morning. PJW, Wolf Dubai, Hudson, Alon. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Let's go ahead and jump into the charts, boys. We got market open in 2 minutes. As far as the economic calendar is concerned today, we do have 10 a.m. orange folder news. This is one of those events that used to be a red folder, and it still gives a decent reaction from time to time. So want to be mindful of that if we're going to be contemplating any trade ideas close to 10 o'clock. So just be mindful of that. But otherwise, nothing doing here. We got Trump speaking later tonight at Future Investment Initiative in Miami. Miami. You know what I mean, chap? Oh, I could go for some Miami right about now. Right about now, I think I could maybe go for a little bit of Miami. What's a nice place like this doing in a guy like you? You know what I mean? Anyway, all right, boys. So looking at the chart here, let's actually jump up to the continuous contract chart, just because you'll notice something here. If I jump up to like the weekly, we're kind of running out of volume down here, but this is kind of the area that I see us digging into. So I'm going to jump to the continuous chart just to show you guys a little bit more clearly. So we have a weekly inefficiency here. 288 is the level. And I'm wondering if we can get that expansion into that today. I actually haven't been on the weekly chart. We've been so enamored with how terrible the daily looks that I didn't even realize what the weekly looked like, boys. Look at the weekly chart right now. Look at this. This is the last 4 weeks of price action, 5 weeks of price action. I didn't even realize that is what the weekly chart looked like, but holy you know what I mean? Wow. That's ugly, huh? I would say so. But yeah, man, we'll see if we can get some expansion lower. We did already get that quarterly gap fill, so maybe we do find a little bit of a bounce here. But other than that, pretty bearish. Ooh, opening bell, boys. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Better late than never. Could find a little bit of a bounce here, but super bearish finish to yesterday's action. Obviously, as we're finishing off the week here as well. Monday, we got that big pump. We accumulate basically all the way until yesterday, and then we finally see price spool lower. So I'm not going to be surprised. I kind of want to see us manipulate higher to start the day and then continue lower. It would be ideal. And that's what I would probably look for. Obviously, I'm not going to force it if price does want to retrace today. But that is kind of the early thought process after yesterday. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. I'm just checking the overnight. Yeah, okay. I was going to say. London and Asia way up yonder. I'm trying to figure out, like, what would be the scenario where I would actually flip bullish. It's just tough because we got obviously a lot of bearish PD arrays, even on like the hourly, that we would have to, I feel, run through first before I'd fully be bullish. So yeah, I would kind of just prefer we trade up maybe into these hourly gaps, maybe retest the structure here if you're just kind of eyeing up premium discount from this leg. you know, something like that even could be possible, and then a sell-off. So that is my thought process, chat. For now, maybe we don't even get that big of a retracement, but definitely possible. All right. Let me grab. Yeah, so we've got NQ and ES trading to new lows of the week. Dow Jones is the strongest of the three. The only one that is still not at the, you know, Monday low as of yet. So that could be something to keep an eye on as well. As Dow Jones catches up, you know, obviously we'll see where we are at in price on NQ and ES, but could be expecting reaction off of Monday low being taken on Dow. We're still a ways away. We're like we're like 400, just a little under 400 points away on Dow from reaching that. So that is that, boys. All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, YM is catching up quick. It is catching up quick. The 3-month gap fill. Yeah, we got that. That's basically right where we turned around at right here. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, what is the why is the poll in the chat for some reason is on the bottom of my chat instead of at the top. So it's a little bit in the way, but we are, what are we, 45% bearish today, 42% bullish, so pretty even. How do I get this off here? It's kind of in the way, but that's all right. That's all right. But yeah, I mean, as far as like a sell side target goes for NQ, like it really is just, this is a swing low on the weekly prior to the weekly fair value gap. So 481 would be sell side that could be used as target. 288 is that weekly gap if we really get some big expansion. So yeah, 481 is that first level, which we're not too far off of right now. We're about 100 points off. Damn, do we just got to jump on board right away or what? What's the 1 minute look like? I don't know. I kind of want to be a little picky. What do you guys think? Do you think the 5 minute OB is the play? Expect fast and furious, or do you guys like trying to get an OTE retracement of this leg? I might try for OTE on this leg here. Pretty early. But yeah, this 5 minute closure definitely is a confirmation for lower. So this would be a decent entry as well if you're not wanting to be picky at all. I would say. Like even 50%. Yeah, like 480. This is Judas. Go long then. Go long then. One of us will be right or wrong. All is lost again. I'll drop the limit for now on 50%. See where we actually put in a low. Yeah. So yeah, limit is at 50% here. We'll see if it gets tagged. This 5-minute opening price is resting just below it. And yeah, I'm gonna go for continuation lower here into close of the hour. Still a 2R. I'm going for that 481. I don't have the level marked on the micro chart, but I do have it marked on E-mini, so we'll watch it. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. All right, boys. I'm in the short. Got picked up at 597, right at that 50%. See if you guys maybe get offered this opening price again, maybe the 618. Or not. But yeah, either 481 on NQ will be target, or if Dow reaches the Monday low, whichever happens first. $931, yeah. First presented gap is right here. Oops. Too much of a discount, we'll see. Not according to this range. I just feel like we get expansion lower today, but I could be wrong. I'm either wrong or early, one of the two. It'll go down. It'll go down eventually. There's 618. So if you really wanted the 618 entry there, you just got tagged. And first presented gap right here. We'll find out, boys. decent reaction off first presented gap. Five-minute gap tap as well. BPR. Yeah, we do have medium impact news in 17 minutes. What's up, Crypto Surfer? Good to see you, man. Kind of chopping the entry here a little bit, ain't it? First 15 closure in like 5 seconds here. New 15. Oh no. Wrong way. Not looking too hot after that closure here. That is the 15-minute open, but we'll see. Yeah, looking like it's probably gonna get ran out. That's a bum, man. Yeah, closure above first presented gap. It's not what we wanted to see here. Might be wanting to reach for this hourly. FEG. Unless we get real lucky with a flip here, right as the macro begins, but no cigar, I don't think. Yeah, macro's about to begin in like a minute. Not really any point in me cutting it early at this point. I'm not really saving much. We'll just eat the full stop out like a man. Is it going to give us some false hope here? Or some real hope is the question. False hope or real hope? It's more hope than what we had, so we will take it either way. 1 minute gap. We absolutely would need this to totally fail. Otherwise, we're cooked, chat. Macro is beginning. Hopefully macro don't fuck me over. Come on, macro. Give it to your boy. Back at entry. All right, we're not dead. Come on, baby. Spool for daddy. Spool for daddy. Hell of a wick on that 15 minute though, huh? Holy shit. Well, that looks promising, I guess. I'll trail stop to this local high, I suppose. Should continue if we're going to get it. Yikes. Like, yoink, Scoobs. Roll, Reggie. We do have news in like 8 minutes. Medium impact though. Hopefully we can, I don't know, probably, depending on where we're at. I'm trying to wait for this low to be taken before I just jam my stop up to break even, but preferably be break even before any sort of news. It would just be absolutely gorgeous if we could be right by TP, right before the news, and then news takes us the rest of the way home. It left you again? I don't know how anybody in this chat, if you were looking for shorts, could have possibly been left behind, to be honest. I mean, you got the 90% fib. What more do you want? All right, I'm break even. But yeah, I won't lie to you, chat. I thought I was cooked. Ain't gonna lie to you. That's out of the macro. Oh, so were you waiting for like some sort of like 1 minute confirmation here or something? Well, that makes sense, Newton. Sorry, I didn't consider that, Newton. That's my bad. That's my bad. All right, guys, can we get 481 here on NQ? Remember, I'm watching the level on E-mini. I don't know if the exact, it might not be the exact same level on micro, but we'll see here. Hopefully we don't just range up after taking this low and then, you know, 10 a.m. comes in, we get a big spike up. I mean, if we do, that's just going to be a break even for me, I guess. Is what it is. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. All right, let's go 2 off there. Failed to modify, huh? Push. Push. We're right there, chat. We are so close. Taking one more off. If you're asking yourself right now, why partial? It's because I'm still traumatized from Wednesday when we got 9 points from TP and it came all the way back. Oh, NQ, we just... Did we tap it? Oh, fuck. I think we hit it on E-mini. We hit 481. Can we get one more drive? The low of that candle. Are we 2 ticks off yet, actually? Might be 2 ticks off. Hard to tell on this hourly chart. All right. I'm going to fully close there. I'm not going to be a dick for this last little bit here. I'm out. I am out, chat. We got news in 2 minutes. Yeah, and E-mini NQ hit 481.75. The level is 481.25. So you're like 2 ticks to go. There you go. I think, there you go. Yep, just hit it. There you go. There you go, there you go. Why are you not in that trade? Felix, did you just show up? Bitch. Felix, what you know about that 90% drawdown? Stop, not hit. Felix, what you know about that 90% drawdown? Stop, not hit, huh? Yeah, I thought I was fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. All right. That really never does get old, does it? All right, guys. So NQ took out this 481 level, which I'll show you guys is it's just this weekly swing low right here. But we'll see if price, like I said earlier, I think it's possible that we potentially see 288 today. It is like another 200 points, but now that we actually have some expansion, I mean, I don't see why not. Never say never, boys. But we should retrace here at some point, I would think. 10 o'clock just opened up. There's the news. Good morning, Paris. Good morning. Yeah, some people thought that was Judas swing. I thought it was Judas swing by the time we were up here. And she came through. Expansion lower achieved. I still think we can go lower, though. We'll see. We'll see. It's also possible. I don't want to, like, put all my eggs in that basket just because, you know, we could see price stop just shy of that weekly gap and leave relative equal lows and then go take that out next week, you know? So I don't want to, like, say it has to go there or anything like that. All I'm saying is that we could. That's all I'm saying. It's just possible, guys. It's just possible. That's it. All right, let's see what we do, though, around 10 o'clock. Are we going to get 10 o'clock reversal? Or are we going to get just 10 a.m.? You would think with this hourly candle that we would see open high, expansion lower. But the 10 a.m. candle has been so dog shite. I mean, literally, I don't know how many days in a row we've literally watched this 10 o'clock hourly candle literally just print basically a doji with 2 big wicks. You know what I mean, chat. EJ, this morning I'm trading TRADEIFY and Apex. I am not, I didn't trade my LUCID accounts today. Or my funded futures, but. One of the Apex accounts is an eval as well. We're gonna try to slowly build our way to max allocation with Apex with these end of day accounts. A little bit at a time, though. A little bit at a time. Maybe we'll wait for NFP on Friday and then we'll just full port a bunch. But I gotta tell you, I think, bro, I just don't think the buy stop, sell stop strategy for NFP, CPI will ever work for me. I just have a feeling I'm going to get the short end of any stick. You know, slippage, a bad wick, a bad fill. Like something will happen. I don't know. It's probably not the right mindset to take into it, but it literally is all luck anyway. So I guess, I feel like the luck part won't be on my side. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the luck part won't be on my side. But you degens are better at it than I am. What is, let's see. We got Powell speaking on Monday. What is this? Powell speaks Monday at 10:30 a.m. Due to participate in a moderated discussion at Harvard University. At 10:30 in the morning? Huh. So, I guess Monday morning, boys and girls, will probably, I don't know, in an ideal situation, it'd be like today where we're done by 10. Wait, is ICT live right now? Is IC Tizzle live right now?
Inefficiency, and I don't want to open up myself to larger risk. But if I'm bullish,
boys,
or if I'm anticipating a run to this level here, or maybe
trade
back up here, or maybe trade back up into this sell sign imbalance, buy sign efficiency, consequent encroachment, that point up there, I would want to see it trade into this area here and lay down a body, and then go outside the upper half of this, just even a wick alone, and then we would want to see the lower half not trespassed upon, and just then run up into this area here. That's tape reading. That's all you're expected to do when you don't know what to do yet. When you're trying to learn, you're not out here trying.
All right, this might be a hot take. But you know what I think confuses more ICT traders than anything? Is when he starts like putting in all of this complex like gradients or quadrants on everything, right? Where it's just like, oh, why did we bounce here today? Oh, I'll tell you why. It's because we hit the 75% quadrant of the new week opening gap from 9/11. So that's actually why we bounced today. And if you guys look here, the reason that my stop loss is in the smack dab middle of this fair value gap is because I just knew that it was going to only respect the 25% quadrant level and not touch that 50%. I'm like, holy fuck. I don't know, boys. Is that a hot take or no? Do you guys feel the same way? Because to me, it's like, I guess I'll just never have that amount of precision. Maybe that's all that means. Maybe it just means that I'll never have that same amount of precision. Bummer. But yeah, man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm probably done for the day. I'll take my one win on a Friday and be fucking happy with that. Oh, let me keep that on. Let me grab a little screenshot here. Screenshotter didn't happen. Alrighty. Let's see. I mean, for those of you guys that are still hunting positions, I mean, do whatever you want, right? Some of you guys might be bullish from these levels, which if you are, whatever. I would just prefer to hold the narrative and the bias that we're seeking lower prices, unlike until we actually flip some structure to the upside, right? I think just staying on side, not to be this guy, but you know, trend is your friend. I would kind of expect more so something like this until proven otherwise, right? Retrace up into here. We got, you know, order block, rebalance, and then we see continuation lower, maybe around like 10:30 or maybe 11. Now, obviously, once we get a structure shift, and then I would say obviously be bullish or, you know, then look for longs. But I think we do see, in all likelihood, yeah, I'm just like going off the previous hourly and 4-hour close. I think this 4-hour candle goes lower yet. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this 4-hour candle goes lower. If I was a betting man. If I was a betting man. And then maybe like, I don't know, the 2 p.m. 4-hour candle, we get like a TGIF or a retracement. I don't know. Like, I don't know how, what's our weekly range look like? Where's TGIF on this bitch? We haven't really spoken about TGIF in a long time just because there hasn't been expansion to use to justify it. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, maybe that'll be in play here later. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna be content with enough, man. I'm gonna be content with enough. So, I guess with that being said, boys and girls, again, last reminder, where is my, I closed it. What a bonehead. What a bonehead. Last reminder, we do have NFP week next week. So NFP protocol, I'll be live every single day next week. I'm planning. If there is a day that I take off, it'll be this Monday. It just kind of depends on, like, I don't know if there's like any big headlines over the weekend. Obviously, this Monday of this week, we had a huge, like, what, 1,000-point pump pre-market on Monday. So, you know, if anything crazy like that happens, maybe I'll take Monday off. But otherwise, I'll plan on streaming every single day next week as well in the mornings. And yeah, man, we'll just have to see if there's any crazy headlines that come out over the weekend, man. Or if we get a peaceful weekend. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, man, congrats, boys and girls. Hopefully most of you guys are green today. Don't be too big of a degen on a Friday. I know how everybody likes to blow up at the end of the week, but don't let it be you, boys. Don't let it be you. Oh, and then yeah, for those of you guys that did not see yesterday, Lucid refreshed the 40% off. The 40% off uses for 5 more uses. So if you want to get funded with Lucid, code Tyler. TRADEIFY Apex. That's really what I'm rocking with right now. I do have a My Funded Futures as well. I just haven't really been focused on it, but I do appreciate you, boys and girls. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, enjoy your weekend. Sorry, I didn't realize I was blocking the profit. Yeah, I made $7.58 per account. So, all right, boys and girls, appreciate you. Hit the like button before you go. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And I will see you guys back here next week, hopefully Monday. All right, boys? Have a good one, chat. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace and love, everybody.
Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Dreadlocks now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age, every single day. Trendline snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.